how do you guys feel about the upcoming 2025 spring market?
I'm excited to be really busy.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, I think.
It's going to be insanity.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a mix of like time versus fun, right? Like I love when it's like you're working with clients like crazy and you're finding them stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm
And
not,
it's rewarding.
It's rewarding.
It is.
Yeah. I'm not ready for the like 20 offer multiple like
Right.
those battles.
It's like on to the next one.
Yeah. It's but yeah, I think given the market conditions, like it's gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
We're in December right now. Shayla has an offer out there on a property. She is one of 20.
Yeah.
It's December.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's
to
not
give
like
some
A week until Christmas, and
Yeah.
there's 20 people wanting to buy this house.
Yeah.
Like, and that's December. I can't
Yeah.
say there have been a lot of Decembers that I remember where there's
was the
that
case.
level of
Yeah.
competition. And this
No.
isn't a one-off. This is like,
Yep.
we've been
No,
hearing about
yeah.
this for weeks. Like,
For sure.
So I'm nervous about it for buyers, for sellers.
Yeah.
Great, go
Yeah.
for it.
We need houses,
We
like
need
houses
some
on the
listing.
market.
Yeah.
If you've ever been thinking of selling,
Yeah.
now is the time.
Yeah.
It's the joke that we always do. It's
Yeah.
like sell your house, but holy man,
Like for real.
we need houses. Yeah, like we need houses.
Yeah.
I think as a seller, you're not going to be able to go wrong even Christmas Day this year
No.
up
Yeah.
until July, August maybe. That's usually when we see a little bit of a slowdown, but I don't think we're going to see that lull this year that we usually see
No.
like around this time.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Do you guys feel like because of the market conditions we're having that people are still like Winnipeg tends to be like a list in the spring type of place? Do you
Yeah.
think that people are still going to be like, nah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait till spring?
Oh, I'm seeing
Yeah.
it still all the
Yes, I
time.
think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had like at one of our recent open houses, I had a few people come in and go, oh, it's such a weird time that they're selling right now. And I was like, well, they're the only one in this area
Yeah.
that's selling.
Yeah.
So
You
Those
notice
10
how there's
offers
20,
don't think that it's that weird.
yeah.
You notice how there's 20 people like in the house right now looking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. And it, like, I really hate it when buyers say, oh, I'm just waiting for rates to go down. And it's like,
Yeah.
so is everybody
Gonna kick you in the
Yeah.
butt.
It's
Yeah.
gonna, yeah.
It all
Or
comes
at
out in the
least-
wash.
Yeah.
It's like you can wait or have the idea in your head that you're going to wait, but get set up on a search now just in case something comes up.
I
Yeah.
think it's very helpful too to get set up on a search now with a realtor, just seeing what things are selling for, because
set those expectations.
yes, especially
Absolutely.
in a bidding war, like that's
sure.
Yeah.
the reality of it probably from now until who knows when.
Yeah.
We are in a seller's
Exactly.
market. So yes, you can look on realtor.ca all you want, but
Yeah.
that pretty house that you think, oh, that was the perfect one for $300,000 didn't sell for
Probably didn't sell for
$300,000.
that. Yeah.
So
No.
it's good to know that too before you start.
To adjust your expectations.
Yeah.
And see those selling
Absolutely.
prices, which
Like-
you will not see on Realtor.ca.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. No.
Like this house that I'm competing on today will set expectations for everyone that's offering,
For sure.
right?
Yeah.
So
All the 18 or 19 that
Yeah,
don't
don't
get
get
it
it.
are going to the next one.
Yeah.
Well, and then I'll argue too, like right now, like there's, normally, oh, people don't want to move in the winter in Winnipeg. Well, I have like quite a handful of clients right now that are waiting for the perfect house. They're ready to go. They're writing offers, but there is just nothing
Yeah,
for them.
it's not
Yeah.
the weather.
For sure.
Bring
And
the
they're-
house,
yeah.
and they are ready to write you
They
an
are
offer. They are ready to
ready.
compete on your house. Like,
Yeah. They're ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think even this year, like, I feel like that was one of the highest interest rates we've seen in a long time coming into the spring market. Didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Did not
People were
matter.
still bidding.
Yeah.
People were still.
Well, to
Yeah.
put it in perspective, like I kind of got started when it just started to creep up. The interest rates were
Right.
just starting to creep
Right.
up. I've never been in a buyer's market, like
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
realtor.
true. Yeah.
So even with the interest rates being super high, like I was competing on houses.
Yeah, like the fall,
Yeah.
fall of 2022 when rates were going up and up and up, and
Yeah.
people were scared. And
Yeah.
you're right, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
houses were still
People are
selling.
still gonna buy and sell. Yeah.
To be fair, I'm in my 9th year.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been in
No.
a buyer's market
Yeah.
either. Like,
No.
there have been periods, like
Yeah.
small periods within the
Where
year
it's
that like,
slightly
and
more
more
where
compete
for sure.
and
Or it's been quieter and you've been able to, I think maybe when I started there was a lot more opportunity to negotiate, but, and it doesn't mean there isn't now, but the majority is competition.
Yeah.
I have never in my entire career seen a house that was pretty not sell.
Yeah.
True. That's
Like,
true.
as long as it's priced properly, of course,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like, if it's nice, it's gonna sell in the Winnipeg market. It's the stuff that,
Nice and well done.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
another video.
Yeah. That's a whole different ball game. Yeah, I get it.
But
But-
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
If it looks pretty, like picture pretty, yeah, there's no chance.
It'll sell. Yeah.
it will sell.
Especially like right now. Like
Yeah.
if there's something out there right now, you are literally Cinderella because
Yeah.
it's nothing else.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have never been in the market where, when we're talking to colleagues that have been in the market for decades,
Yep.
where they're like, you would have to take a 6-month listing or a year-long listing. And it probably, like, there's a 50-50 shot it would sell in that time.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what we see as typical nowadays. Things are selling, and it's going to be a
It's
bumpy
going to be
spring
a
for
wild
buyers.
spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny too, like I remember there being a time where it was like average days on market was like maybe 25 or 30. Like that was your standard average days on market. And I think we're back down to like 7 to 10 or something. Like
Well, because everyone knows that they're doing an offer date
Yeah.
and they're all
Yeah.
selling on offer night. So
For sure.
it's however long the agent says, okay, showing start this day, offers received
offers
this
are
day.
here.
Is that 7 or 10 days? Who knows?
you're right.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where does it fall on the weekend? And
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of wild. Makes a lot of, I don't know. It's going to be, we're all going to be crazy.
Yeah. It's like buckle up.
May. Yeah.
Enjoy this time right now
Yeah.
because it's not going to be like this in a couple months.
Kiss your children.
Yeah.
Remind them
Tell your
who
family you love
are.
them.
Yeah.
And that you're not going
Exactly.
to see them.
And then, yeah. Annette's going to do some ride-alongs with us this spring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's just a little less than COVID. Like when COVID was in and those rates were so, like the rates are not going to get there. So I don't think it's going to be
Yeah,
necessarily
no.
as crazy. But I also think that our market has like fluctuated enough to the point where it was so high.
Where it's significant enough
Yeah,
where it almost
exactly.
feels like those rates.
For sure. Like the
right?
people
Yeah.
who were waiting for the rates to come down.
Yeah.
Here you
Here
go.
you are.
Like, here we go.
Rates are down and you're paying
Yeah.
way more for your house.
Yeah, and like we were thinking what, like 0.25 for like basis points drop in December, and like
Yeah.
to see
No,
another 0.5
yeah.
was like, whoa,
Yeah.
Huge.
didn't expect that. And if I think isn't there another one in January?
It's usually every 45
Like,
days,
I think
6
if they
weeks.
didn't
Yeah.
drop at the last drop, I still think spring would have been crazy.
I think so too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, like,
Yeah.
Here,
and that's
maybe
the
not
thing. Like,
everywhere,
we're
yeah.
balancing out the rest of Canada, but Winnipeg's its own beast. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
they're all complaining about recessions and nothing's selling. When you look at realtors coming from other markets, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's not what we
Can't
experience
relate.
here.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. So it'll be.
It'll be interesting.
it'll be interesting for sure.
I'm worried about it. It's gonna be a tough one for buyers. If it does feel like 2021 again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly going to be a lot of, oh man. I hope we don't do, what I still miss from that time was like, I don't know, like you almost never get an hour showing in a house anymore. Because everything was like, you couldn't overlap. Everybody had to have a 30-minute span. Like it was so hard to negotiate around time. Like it would just, even just to show people the houses they wanted to see. And now you can get into it and hopefully, you can go back and see it in the time period or maybe overlap some agents
someone
are still
else, yeah.
allowing that to happen. But, without all the restrictions, we've still gone to like a standard kind of 30-minute showing period, which, when it's 30 minutes of showings and no overlaps with other people, that's a tough thing when you've got, 20, 30 people want to see a house in a day.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah, the scheduling.
The
is
scheduling.
an issue.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing that in Toronto, they were down to 15-minute showings for a bit in that period. Can you
remember that
imagine?
too.
Like, run. Yeah.
Have your offer in by the end of
And
your
just
15 minutes.
knock on wood, hope for the best that you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just mad at like the people coming out as you're coming in because they took 2 minutes to put their shoes on and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
man.
yeah.
The amount of times we had that though, you're like knocking on the door. We only got half an hour.
Yeah.
Come on, get out.
Yeah.
But I feel like now people are okay with like double showings.
Yeah, we're back to
We're
it.
back to that.
I think so for the most part. It's funny how like, you know, we see it on the back end that it's a lot still aren't set that way, but
I like it when it's not because then I can see how many showings went through.
yeah.
But that's
That's
me.
I agree. I like
For sure.
it too.
That definitely is a benefit on the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so buckle up.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Buckle up for spring 2025. Is it going to be a good market for sellers? Yes.
Yeah.
For buyers?
Might
If
be
you
a bit
have
of a
house to
bumpy
sell,
ride.
if you have a house to sell, put it on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime
Yeah.
between now and June.
Yep.